And I know I didn't know what to do with the pain of rejection. I mean, I could have gone to therapy. But instead, I Googled it.
Hey guys, I'm Adam.
I'm Ryan.
And this is Two Neighbors. Ryan, what do we have for these lovely people today?
Alright guys, so trying something different today. This one guys, we're going to do some reaction to an Indian stand-up comedian. Her name is Urooj Ashfaq. So, very interested to see it as the first time doing our international comedian. So I think, we're going to branch out a little bit.
I don't think we've done we haven't done many female comedians.
No, we did Kathy Madigan for one, and
oh yeah, right.
That might be it.
That's
actually.
it. So hey, we need to do more female content.
Yeah.
So guys, if you have any suggestions, please hashtag my request down below in the comments with the URL link. If you got some female comedians that we should check out, please send them our way.
Or international too.
Or international.
Yeah. All right.
Casual relationships.
Casual.
Okay, has anyone here, a lot of young people here, okay, so I need to ask this question. Has anyone here done this thing called a casual relationship? Okay, cool. She's like admitting like she's in court. In case you haven't done it, in case you haven't done a casual relationship, let me explain what it is. It's when one person is casual.
Kind of true.
Yeah.
And the other person is relationship. They never tell each other. And I'm always relationship, okay? So my role as a relationship is to wait for casual to text me all day. And when he does finally text me, he's like, hey babe, sorry, I was busy, I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, what? मैं तो notice भी नहीं किया. मैं तो अमेरिका जाके आ गई. मैंने कराटे सीख लिया. You just have to pretend to have a whole life. I saved his number as don't text him. But then I would call him. The thing is, I need attention, okay? And you're like, yeah, Urooj, you're on stage with the mic. We all know. But boys can also tell. So he would ask me, he would say, hey, you know this is casual, right? I was like, what makes you think I don't know? Snuggle bunny. It's like, what? I'm like, nothing, love you. Say love you and run away really fast. I wanted to know if he was seeing other girls, but I couldn't directly ask him. So what I would do is whenever I'd go to his house, I would try to get his maid alone. I would just corner her in the kitchen. And I'd be like, यहाँ दूसरी लड़कियाँ आती हैं क्या? Say, excuse me? नहीं वो सावर मेरा ना हमारी engagement हो गई है इसलिए. एक साहब ने तो कुछ नहीं कहा. नहीं मैं उनके बच्चे की माँ बनने वाली हूँ.
So some of this we're
we're not gonna get that.
She's like, just so you know, साहब ने कुछ नहीं कहा और हमारा भी casual चल रहा है. I was like, thanks man. But that didn't deter me, it didn't, I kept trying, I was trying for like 3 years, yep, that's right, persistence. I kept trying for 3 years, and finally I was like, you know what, if you don't want me, you can't have me. Just in an attempt to save some dignity, I was like, yeah, you don't want me, you can't have me.
3 years
like,
later.
alright, I'm going away. So I was just like, I received the message loud and clear, I was like, la 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 la, I'm leaving you. And I think when I did that, I got like 1,000 times hotter all of a sudden. Because then he's like, la 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 la, I think I like you. So I was like, oh la 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 la, I'm coming back. This is just a trick. He's like, oh la 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 la, I don't want you anymore again. I was like, stop it. Why are we tap dancing? Can we just date? Then we start dating again. And that didn't go very well. Because when you start dating someone this way, they have all the power, right? You're like, yeah, Urooj, we know. It's true, they have all the power. And I also feel like, here's what I learned from this relationship. I learned that men feel really comfortable calling women crazy. Yup. If you're a woman and you've been called crazy, can you please give me a cheer? I felt the cheer in your throats. And then you all stopped. You were like, no one else is doing it. It's fine, guys. And the way I realized this is that if women have to discuss a relationship fight, okay, they usually go like, yeah, and then he said this, and then I said this, and he said this. And do you think I'm crazy? Like, am I being too much? It's always introspective, you know? But if guys have to discuss a fight, they're like, yeah, and then she said this, and I said this, and she said this, and do you think she's crazy? I think she's crazy. Men are so confident that if they were having a fight with another man on the road, they'd be like, yeah, and then he said this, and then I said this, and then he said this. And there's a woman standing across the street. Do you think she was crazy? I got some serious crazy vibes from her. It's just so confident. But anyway, that relationship ended, and I felt really bad because this is the first time in my adult life I had faced rejection, okay? Like full frontal rejection. I was like, this is too much. And I didn't know what to do with the pain of rejection. I mean, I could have gone to therapy. But instead, I Googled it. I was like, why pain hurt? Why relationship end feels so bad? And Google gave me an answer. This is what scientists are doing, by the way, not finding the cure for herpes. But they did this thing called neuroimaging, okay? And neuroimaging is basically जब वो आपके brain का candid लेता है. So they found that when someone rejects you or if someone hits you, the same part of your brain is activated. Okay? So I was like, okay, cool. Good to have this information. So now, when I like a boy, I don't tell him. I just punch myself in the face. And then I'm like, wow, what a fulfilling relationship. This is what I came for.
Well, that was a good little first one. It was pretty funny because like when she started speaking her native tongue, I was just like, wait, is she speaking English?
Yeah, it's like
she is.
I'm like, some of this we're not gonna get.
Some of this we're just not gonna get. But it's funny when I was listening to her, like, you know, she's speaking English, but like I really have to like pay attention to her words sometimes because like it sounds like a little bit different here and there. But that was really
except
that was
really
when
good. She's like doing her impression of like a guy.
Oh my god!
Then she's like got like a really like good, I guess, Canadian American accent, whatever you want.
I won't call it. That was it. There was
no, but it was still pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I might have said it before. I worked with an Indian guy years ago at a call center. It was like one of my first jobs ever. I think I've told you the story.
Yep.
And he had a very thick Indian accent, and it was hard sometimes to fully get. And he was a bit intimidating. He was the boss, and it was like one of my first jobs ever, and like he could be intimidating. And when he would talk fast, I wouldn't get any of what he was saying. I would like, freak out. But then he'd come. And he'd like, you know, you'd hand him the phone because he'd have to verify like any sales you made. So he's like, okay, what am I talking to? And you tell him, he goes, okay, goes, thank you. And you go, hi, this is Mike. And he would he had the best American, and he had no accent. And I remember thinking like, okay, then why not just like, you can do that. But anyways, that was pretty
You know why? It's probably because when he's on the phone, like you get so many of those like call center phone calls where it's just like, you're just better off being an American accent so that you like bypass the hang up.
This guy's like American accent was absolutely spot on, like no accent at all, which was mind-boggling. Like I know people have good American accents, but you can pick up like this guy was like actor quality, like British actor doing American quality, not Benedict Cumberbatch, but other British actors doing American. It was really good. So anyways, guys, that was fun. That was cool. Something different. And again, if you guys have something outside the box, something different, something international, something with a female, because we haven't done many, because we just haven't. So
hashtag my request down below in the comment section with the URL. And Ryan, what else should they do?
Like, share, and subscribe, guys.
Like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.
Later, guys.